I'm Trevor Smith with The Art of the Story. All names have meaning. Sometimes they don't quite fit. For instance, Trevor is Welsh for a large house, though this Trevor is a city apartment dweller. And sometimes the name's meaning is just perfect.
My name is Amayo, which means if you don't go, you never know.
That is Abraham Duke Amayo, a Nigerian-born musician, composer, designer, and martial artist who has lived many creative lives across the world.
And that's been a motto of mine since I realized what it actually means to embody the name that you're given.
Amayo took a leap of faith 30 years ago and moved to Brooklyn, New York.
In my mind, I just kind of saw this other world that exists in this stratosphere where there are musicians and artists. I was doing graphics and illustrations and cover art, and then I ventured into fashion and dance. So Brooklyn offered me the space to do this kind of things.
It was there where a spark set off a creative fire. Musicians and artists brought the scene to life, and Amayo became a major player in the community, putting together fashion shows, parties, and joining one of the most consequential Afrobeat bands, Antibalas. From 1999 to 2022, Amayo fronted the group, carrying on a colorful, large group groove in a way one could only see in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn walks around with me. No matter where I am, I'm like, I'm embodying Brooklyn,
Amayo has just released his first solo record, filled with the beats, creativity, and symbolism one would expect from an artist deep into their artistic journey. It's called Lion Awakes.
Lion Awakes, through this kind of songs and the stories behind it, I'm creating this little positive vibrations, things that we need to find a way to match, to match this positivity. So for me, putting all my practices in a subtle way into the song, in a subtle way and in the storytelling, for me is like a way of really infusing the song with all the forces it needs to create the positive energy we are seeking.
After decades honing his practices in Brooklyn, Amayo has now settled in Atlanta, embarking on a new phase. Because if you don't go, you never know. I'm Trevor Smith, WBGO News. Your power